Hello everyone. This is White Collar Forex. For those of you who don't know me, I am a swing trader and I've been trading for the past 7+ years and have also managed to build a community of over 450 traders in our mentorship group. Alright, so I'm back with a new video, and in this video I'll be talking about why traders close winning trades too early, right? So this is the issue most traders face, and today I'm going to talk about why this happens and also give you a solution and also give you a look into how we tackle this in our strategy, right? So why most traders struggle to hold winning trades, right? So number one, they are unsure about their analysis. Number two, they don't know why they are in the trade in the first place. Number three, they don't know how to protect profits like a professional trader without closing too early. And number four, they fear losing the profits they have already made. Number five, they do not know how to set targets and exit points like a professional. And lastly, they don't understand how the market itself moves, right? So this is how my team and I tackled this, or how I was able to overcome closing my winning trades too early, right? Instead of holding them to full target, right? Number one, I understand how the market moves, right? Basically, the markets move from zone to zone, so they'll move from a higher time frame demand zone to a higher time frame supply zone, vice versa. Basically, that's the movement of the markets. Number two, I understand that I'm always targeting the opposite zone on the higher time frame back to the same point. So if I enter at a supply zone, my target is the opposite demand zone, and so forth. Number three, I use trailing stop loss to protect profits, so I can hold even longer with no fear. So I'll be trailing my stop loss each time the market progresses in my intended direction to protect the profits that I have already made. And lastly, I use time frame alignment to manage trades without closing too early. So I'll explain this deeper as we go into actual examples in the markets, right? So let's go into the rules of our strategy that the team and I use that allows us to hold trades to full targets, right? So there are rules, right? These are the rules that we use to manage, enter and exit our trades without closing winning trades too early. So number one, we use high time frame for direction. So we use high time frame zones for direction. Number two, we use lower time frame for entry, right? So number three, we use lower time frame structure to manage and a trail stop. I'll explain this in the example. And lastly, we use zones as our target, so basically as our take profits, right? Right. Okay, so let's get into the example using the rules of our strategy that we use at the White Collar Forex Academy. Right, so first and foremost, like I always say, we will be trading between two high time frame zones, right? So this will be our supply zone and this will be our demand zone, right? Your high time frame could be the daily, weekly, and the monthly, depending on your trading style and your trading personality, right? So with us, basically we use daily, weekly, and monthly because we are swing traders, right? This could be different for you based on your personality and also your trading style. So let's say we are in a supply zone, so we will be trading from a supply zone to a higher time frame demand zone. So this will be our entry, this being our exit, right? So that's the first rule: identify zones on the higher time frame for our direction, right? Now, after identifying our directional zone, which is in this case is our supply zone, we will then go to a smaller time frame, right? So let's do this. So this will be our weekly time frame, for example, and within that weekly time frame, we will then focus on the 4 hour using our time frame alignment rule, right? Which states that the weekly is paired with the 4 hour, daily with 1 hour, and monthly with the daily, right? So this is the weekly time frame. So this will be our H4 within our weekly high time frame zone, right? So we'll wait for price to go into this overall zone, right, From there, we will then wait for price to break previous structure, forming this 4-hour zone, and then we wait for test of the 4-hour zone, and then we go down. Right. Now we're going to focus on the 4-hour in terms of holding our trades. Now that we know that the weekly is in charge and we are in a downtrend, now we're going to focus on the 4-hour, right? So now that we've tested the 4-hour zone, right? Tested break of structure, broke this structure, retested going down, right? So each time price gives us these new lower lows, lower highs, right? We will be moving our stop loss to above these areas each time, right? So this is how we'll be managing and protecting our profits without closing too early, right? So our initial stop would be here, and then once price gives us this new high low here, lower high here, stop loss is moved here, and then stop loss is moved here, and so forth and so forth. So basically we're changing our stop loss. And also each time, another thing that we do is compounding. So each time we get this area, we will look for a potential zone here, enter again, stop loss above again, potential zone. And if we don't find potential zones, we will just be moving the stop loss and trading and protecting the profits that we already have, right? Then our target will obviously be at the opposite weekly demand zone, right? So we went from a weekly supply zone to a weekly demand zone. This is our target, this is our entry, but we enter using the lower time frame, which is the H4, to refine our entries and also to have a tighter stop, and also to be able to properly manage our trades, because the 4-hour will give us more clear structure than the weekly itself, right? So that's basically how we trade using our strategy. Now let's go into some examples where students were able to hold trades for long periods of time without closing because of this particular strategy, and with having the confidence to hold, right? So this was a trade on EURUSD weekly, was held for plus minus 4-5 weeks, right? So another one, this is the EURUSD again. This trade was held for almost 2 full months, right? So when you know how to protect profits, manage your trades, you do not close your trades, your winning trades rather, too early, right? So, and this is exactly how we do it. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions, or if you have any inquiries. Here's my WhatsApp number, or you can follow me on Facebook. EURUSD King is the name, or you can join our free group using the link in the video description. Otherwise, if you're looking to learn the strategy after watching this video and you just want to get your hands onto our strategy, you can download our Structure First ebook using the link in the video description, and the ebook will teach you everything from analyzing all the way to your exit. So thank you guys. It's Forex signing out.